Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wrestling Insight Network, your ultimate destination for everything WWE. Today, we dive deep into one of the most emotionally charged rivalries in modern wrestling history, a feud that defined grit, passion, and legacy. Yes, we're talking about Seth Freakin Rollins vs. the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. From shocking returns to broken dreams and unforgettable matches, this rivalry isn't just about wins and losses, it's about pride, redemption, and the soul of professional wrestling. Let's break it down. Section 1. The return that shook the world. It all began at WrestleMania 38. Fans had been speculating for weeks, who would Seth Rollins face after being left without an opponent? Rumors were wild, names were flying, but no one expected what came next. When the lights went dark and the words, "Wrestling has more than one royal family," echoed across the stadium, the WWE universe erupted. Cody Rhodes, the prodigal son, was back. After 6 long years away, after helping build AEW, after reinventing himself across the world, Cody returned home. And standing across from him, Seth Rollins, one of the greatest in-ring technicians of this era. That night wasn't just a match, it was history being written. Section 2. WrestleMania Classic, the first chapter. The match at WrestleMania 38 was pure storytelling magic. Seth Rollins was at the peak of arrogance, calling himself the visionary. Cody Rhodes was the man of legacy, carrying his father's dream, the dream of becoming a true WWE legend. Bell rings. The crowd goes wild. The chemistry, unbelievable. The energy, electric. After nearly 20 minutes of non-stop back and forth, Cody hit the crossroads not once, not twice, but thrice, sealing a massive victory on his return night. The fans cheered. The emotion was real. But for Seth Rollins, the loss burned deep. He had been humiliated on the grandest stage of them all, and that humiliation would soon turn into obsession. Section 3. The obsession begins. Seth Rollins couldn't accept it. The man who called himself the visionary was now consumed by Cody's shadow. Every promo, every attack, every look in his eyes screamed, revenge. The following months saw one of WWE's most heated rivalries unfold. Seth and Cody met again at WrestleMania Backlash. Another instant classic, another win for Cody. But Rollins wasn't done. He vowed that if he couldn't beat Cody in skill, he'd break him in spirit. And that's when things turned dark. Section 4. Hell in a Cell, the legendary moment. June 2022. Hell in a Cell. Just 24 hours before the event, news broke, Cody Rhodes had suffered a torn pectoral muscle during training. Fans assumed he'd withdraw. Surely no one could compete with such an injury, right? But Cody walked out anyway. The crowd gasped when they saw the deep purple bruise covering his chest and arm. Yet, he stepped inside that cell, because that's what warriors do. What followed was one of the most emotional, gut-wrenching performances in WWE history. For nearly 30 minutes, Cody fought Seth Rollins, through excruciating pain, through brutal weapons, through everything Seth threw at him. And in the end, Cody triumphed once more. 3 matches, 3 wins, a sweep that etched his name into wrestling immortality. Even Seth Rollins, after the match, couldn't hide his shock. He had met a man who wouldn't break, even when broken. Section 5. The aftermath, respect through war. After Hell in a Cell, Cody was forced to step away for surgery. Seth mocked him for months, wearing his torn pectoral injury as a joke. But deep down, something had changed. When Cody returned at the 2023 Royal Rumble, the crowd exploded. And while Seth didn't interfere, you could feel it, unfinished business. Over time, that rivalry evolved from hatred into respect. They had gone to war 3 times, and while Seth had lost each one, he gained something more valuable, acknowledgement. Cody himself would later say in interviews, "Greater than, Seth is one of the toughest competitors I've ever faced. He brought out the best in me. And Seth," he admitted, "greater than, Cody made me remember what it means to fight for something real." Section 6. Legacy and Impact. The Seth Rollins vs. Cody Rhodes trilogy isn't just another feud. It's a modern classic, the kind of rivalry fans will talk about for decades. It revived the storytelling essence of WWE, emotion, intensity, heart, and heritage. Cody's return symbolized hope, the dream that never dies. Seth's obsession symbolized passion, the fire that keeps champions alive. Together, they created moments that reminded fans why they fell in love with wrestling in the first place. From WrestleMania 38 to Hell in a Cell, every match was cinematic perfection, a blend of athleticism and raw emotion. This rivalry will be studied, remembered, and celebrated, not because of titles, but because of what it meant. Section 7. The future, could they clash again? Now that both men have grown, Cody chasing his undisputed WWE Championship dream, and Seth building his World Heavyweight legacy, fans can't help but wonder. Will destiny bring them face to face one more time? Imagine it. WrestleMania main event, Cody Rhodes vs. Seth Rollins IV. Two men who changed each other's careers, finally colliding once again, but this time, for the ultimate prize. If that happens, it won't just be another match, it'll be a story of redemption, rivalry, and respect. Outro. Closing thoughts. When you talk about modern WWE rivalries, this one stands tall among the greatest. Two visionaries, two legacies, one unforgettable story. Seth Rollins vs. Cody Rhodes, not just a rivalry, but a reminder that passion still burns bright inside the squared circle. From betrayal to brotherhood, from pain to glory, this is why we love wrestling. So tell us in the comments, which match between Seth and Cody was your favorite, and do you want to see them collide again in the future? Until next time, this is WINC Watchlist, signing off. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and always remember, dreams never die.